Hi guys, a new context starting July 1st, ending July 31st for everybody who shares my post on Facebook. It's counted like one entry, so you can win one of 3 20-minute readings with me. Also, you have two specials. One is like 2-question offer for $45, and also relationship or ex or on and off relationship spread for $50. So you can book them via my website www.cattarot.ca. Thank you. Hi Cancers, welcome to your bi-weekly July 1st to July 15th, and happy birthdays. So it is already shuffled, so you don't have to look at it. So what do we have on the bottom? We have Knave of Pentacles reversed. So it can be something that is stalling, it could be something that maybe have been moving already slow, that is going to move slower or not at all. And there you go, pay attention to the red flags, and the signs are cautioning you. So let's see, what is this all about? So what do we have here? Well, we have soulmate, then we have passion, retreat, romantic feelings, love yourself first, let your friends help you. We're waiting for religious factors, deception, and reconciliation. So let's see, when we clarify that, what's going to happen when we mix the vibrations. Okay, so what's going on here? Cancer, why do you have so much air? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's happening in your head, Cancer? Like, where are the emotions? I see some emotions only in the past over here. That's your sign. So okay, let's start. This is something that has been in the past, that is coming to the present, or for some reason has been dealt with, that is going to be pertinent to the present feelings. So what do we have here? It says your feelings are real and worth exploring, but then it has been some kind of intrusion. If you had a relationship, maybe this relationship had additional party, somebody who was not supposed to be there, and certainly could have been the third person. Queen of Cups, that could be you guys. Queen of Cups reversed, it can talk about emotional manipulation, or it can really talk about somebody being really emotional. Kind of, if you especially have been in feelings, that you had feelings for somebody and you have been betrayed, I can see that. And kind of clamping up, you being a Cancer, like, right, just going to retreat, going to kind of get some rest. And this is kind of like being in your thoughts, kind of wondering and thinking through it, or sometimes really being so exhausted with things that happen that you just kind of like want to sleep, which could be a sign of slight depression. So what is in the root? Looks like, again, you're going back to that retreat. Something has happened that you kind of disconnected. It is time to disconnect from the world. And then you have like this Lover's card reversed. So when Lover's card, let me see, what did I do here? When Lover's card reverses, what's basically happening here, oops, what's happening here is, instead of unity. Like Lovers card is generally called Lovers, but as you can see, it's always 3 in this card, right? So it's again a card of choice, and you see it is the card of the chase in this particular situation, kind of like wondering kind of like how to do it. It is making the choices that are good for your heart, and here could mean a breakup. It could mean somebody kind of tear the fabric of you feeling you're one with someone, and it's just generally a loss. And look what happened, Cancer, pulling back in yourself, like the hangman, or as you can see, the hang cat over here. Come on, come to the zoom. Oh, this camera should be a little bit quicker. There we go. And you see, interesting here on the bottom is having the little mousey and the cards that kind of like fell, right? And you see these are actually Italian playing cards or tarot cards, and it's the broom to sweep. So it is basically saying that, look, you have the cups and wands and pentacles and swords over here. So it is like really not knowing in which direction. So these pictures on the side mean which direction do I go, and it's kind of like looking into kind of way to get to a position. So this is generally kind of like feeling stuck, but not kind of like you are active, you're able to communicate, but it's kind of like waiting out for time to pass or for the situation to possibly resolve itself. Yeah, there's still the sadness, and sometimes this is a sadness over sadness. So for those of you that are connecting with me today, definitely it was a breakup that is still highly affecting. This to me actually is not a good card, because sometimes, yes, we do get hurt, sometimes we get dumped, sometimes we lose a loved one, but this card tells me this already has happened and you are still reliving this. So this is calling for you guys to like consciously turn things around, right? Just like in this card here where there is like this perpetual chase, this here is asking, turn this around to understanding that there are still things that you can work on. And if you start feeling that you're going into that area of sadness, try to snap yourself out of it by distracting yourself with something that can be even very different, like even pinching yourself would help. So because this is the card that really definitely talks about suffering more than necessary, and suffering because of continuously reliving what happened. So let's see what is basically the starting point for this 2 weeks. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, and you see the sun. So what is going on here? Is this somebody new, or this is somebody old? So okay, so there was some kind of sadness, there was either disagreement or breakup, but look, this person is coming back. This is your soulmate. The sun is the card of celebrations, even marriage. Even this is the card of understanding, well, really it's not as bad as it looks it is, and understanding somebody got cold feet over here. Somebody lived in some kind of fear, and it could be you. If somebody got dumped here, it was like, oh my gosh. But this is kind of understanding, actually, you know what, things are falling back in place, there is a way out, and this is thinking through how to get to it. This is why you have so many swords when things are really not happening on a touch level, but they're more happening in your head and reliving, and this kind of like was really in your heart, and this is what really gets to you. And you see, kind of it's you have 2 eights, and eights always kind of are talking about the strengths. So here is one kind of like, are you really strong, that mentally you decide this is a time to kind of look for the way out to your happiness, because the sun is ultimately your happiness, and here you need to walk away from things that are not working out, or maybe somebody walked away from you. But keep in mind that, you know, when you leave your house, you do come back too. So this person might be coming back. So this is crossed with passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then you have like this Ace of Swords. Now, this is, of course, all aces are gateways to basically their suit, but this one is destiny. This is karma. It is like synchronicity. And what you're going to start seeing, that things will start to happen in your life really fast, just like passion. And you can expect quick results that will actually go forward, and there will be meaningful coincidences that you will start seeing. And so look at it, recognize it. You are definitely impatient. 7 of Pentacles reversed. The patience is out of the window, and you want your happiness. And this kind of like feels like 110, like be careful. You're asking for too much, right? Like 0 to like 100 in 1 second. This is reversed. This is telling me that maybe you're actually putting a happy face to the world, and yet there is like certainly some kind of cutting happening, karmic cutting, and acknowledging what you need. The swords always also talk about the truth, because look here, it's shown like you're showing the happy face, but then look, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then it's 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles is like, look, that lineage, family, home, kids, parents, castle, everything, births, marriages. But you cannot get there. You shouldn't be getting there if you feel you depend on somebody. With partnership, always should be interdependence, not codependence. And this is like this beautiful card of interdependence, where this is like saying, look, you guys, you have to work on yourself a little bit, nourish yourself. The Empress, creativity, nourishment. And this is also the ultimate mother with kids. So if you have kids, then marriage and kids are definitely on your mind. And it could be that somebody kind of really let you down. It could be somebody who was promising you all of that, and then kind of either let you down, or maybe the person is unavailable, because the King of Wands usually tells me that there is like unavailable person, or it could be even a married person, or could be a person who is manipulating you, who is seducing you and telling you things that you want to hear. So this is why it's saying love yourself first, because people cannot really, I mean, of course, it's always hard felt when somebody kind of like lets you down, but if you're feeling solidly what you need, when people try to kind of like push through your boundaries, you will stop them, and you're going to stop them before they get to the core to really hurt you. So how to get out of this? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Guys, it's not about winning. Again, this is showing me 3 people. Somebody is living this dream life. Okay, I won, but you know, in relationships, 5s are unstable. You really don't win in relationships. Again, I see some kind of friends, so don't fall into, oh, you know, I have to strike back or something like that. See, something has to end. Death is talking about something ended. Something is transforming into something new. You are guys transforming. And here is saying like, rely on your friends. They will be there to help you. So here, what is worth waiting for? Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then you have Queen of Wands reversed. So how do you feel? You had a King of Wands reversed here. You have Queen of Wands reversed. So this is that ultimate dating couple, kind of showing off at places, getting dressed up, kind of like night out of the town, right? So this is also saying like kind of skin deep, kind of like really paying attention to beauty, maybe kind of shopaholic a little bit. But this could be the this could be the path to healing, because this is the healing card, the stars, kindness, accepting other people, kind of to nurture you. But Queen of Swords, it's again some kind of sharpness. Mind you, like both of them are sort of air flavor, and so fire and air, neither of them is yours. So looks like to me that you kind of like want to be something different, that maybe something didn't work out, and now you're thinking, well, the solution is to fix yourself, and you'll wait for it by fixing yourself. Well, this healing is good here because this talks about some kind of harshness. Maybe you're harsh with yourself. So now you have two queens over here. Could it be that there are two people that are involved? And but it doesn't look like either of them is like really a shoe that fits, because here we see your environment, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. This also can represent somebody married. It could represent their like certain commonly agreed goals. And now Six of Swords, which generally means moving on to basically a better place, in a reverse situation talks about I'm coming back, and not necessarily to a better place, but this sometimes means coming back to kind of clear the air, clear the issues. Like Temperance is reversed position, something that didn't fit, and again it is like what went wrong, sort of like you felt you had it in your kind of like the card in your pocket, but it just kind of slipped out, right? Kind of, you see the fish just ran away, and hence you kind of are lonely. You are, again, this is air, this is fire, this is earth. Not many, you are not being yourself, Cancer. You're not being yourself here. Here, fears and hopes. You have lots of fears. Look at this deception. Somebody is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and oh my gosh, you're being dropped. But guys, you are not as advertised. Look at this here. You are not being who you are. How can you expect the other person to absorb you when you're not really presenting who you really are? So the truth is, you have to nourish yourself, you have to love yourself, and you have to really establish what you want. And there you go. It's calling for balance. It's calling for all the things that are out of balance to be put in place. And then you have King of Pentacles, which again to me is a married guy, or somebody who is lots of people. You have lots of cards here. So again, deception. Do not allow stories, do not allow promises. Put your life in balance, and do not allow, you will know. This is telling me that you would know if somebody is trying to sell you, you know, some land right, under the bridge or something like that, right? So where are you heading? Check this out. They're going to be talking. Knight of Swords is like talking, but sort of like no fear. You have to speak your truth, and you had it here with the Ace of Swords. Now you have it here as well. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. The Emperor reversed. You will feel when this happens that you are losing your stability, that maybe somebody is also controlling you, or that you are controlled, or that they will maybe express to you that they are controlling you. But yet, look, there we go, we have a Cups. Finally, you know, you're waking up with that hope and vision, and things are looking up. So what do I need to clarify here? Not much. I really want to know why in the world you have so many court cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are people around you, lots of people. 5 here, and it is only the wands that are like together. So it is a couple that is no longer a couple. Okay, this is what I want to see. What is this death? What is this death referring here? There was like some kind of hope. So what is this transformation going to? Look, wedding, which you had it here, which you had here. You, like, if you guys were, yeah, like hope wedding, and something that you felt is going smoothly has to be transformed, and the way it was will have to stop. So it's not going to proceed the way it was, but this is saying still have hope and still continue with this. It just has to be done differently, and it is transformation. It actually is a card that whatever is next is better, it's fresher, it's newer, it's kind of like joie de vivre kind of thing, right? So let's see, King of Pentacles here reversed. What is the balance here? Is that a person who is pulling you out of balance? Because like you have fire, you have air, I just don't see cups. You kind of left yourself in the past. So let's see, what is this King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Gift reverse. So somebody stingy. Somebody stingy. So, or it doesn't have to be stingy with money. It could be stingy as a person, that they're not giving you emotions. There you go. Somebody who is stuck. So I said married man. Prison is talking about a married man or somebody stuck in a relationship. So you definitely want to get the justice served. So when I say justice card, it's all well, it's kind of working. Again, you have lots of air in your chart until the end, where you finally have cups, where kind of tells me that you're coming back, you are dreaming, right? Like dreaming about the options and what will I do. So coming out of it, something is transforming, something is ending, and you are healing. I still want to just confirm the Emperor before we go. Emperor, thought, or upright or reverse. So again, it's kind of being introspective. So this reconciliation is somebody comes back that will really have to think through what they want to say, because you will be ready to clear the air. And please do clear the air. This is good for you. Let's see, what is this Knight of Swords? They have a 2-1 to do. Yeah, you're going to clear the air about why they didn't go forward, and maybe somebody felt a little bit self-centered and kind of like just absorbed about their own needs. And what is the 7 of Cups? There you go. It is about fantasizing you want to be a wife, or you want to feel comfortable in this position and not feel this melancholy. So okay, give me one more card for Cancer for July 1st to 15th, not 20, but 1 please. Merchant. There you go. Renegotiation. Merchant talks about, okay, where and what do I want, what kind of merchandise I want, and it's definitely talking about renegotiation. So please guys, be diplomatic. It's going to be time that you balance your emotions and kind of figure out what you can tolerate, what you cannot tolerate, to heal issues. It looks like you're going to have lots of people around you, and not necessarily that these people are going to, family might actually really nurture you, but also they can kind of tell you about why you did that or that, so you might feel like some kind of scorn. The key here is to love yourself and respect yourself. So Cancer, like, please subscribe, like, or share. I also have the contest on Facebook, so it's going to start a new contest. This month of July is going to be sharing. It's going to benefit everybody, so each share of the post on Facebook is going to bring you 1 vote. So thank you very much, Cancer, and for your privates, contact me in the description box or directly through my website, cattarot.ca. Thank you very much. Love you.